What's going on YouTube? How is everybody doing today? It's fantastic. So Anthony Fantano made a video today about upcoming releases and new CDs, new albums for his Monday thing he does, and one of the bands he mentioned was this band off Kranky called White Rainbow, which is kind of a coincidence because I was listening to some White Rainbow last night and today, just because I was going to do a review for their old album, Prism of Eternal Now. So what we got here is just a coincidence. But anyway, I heard the album that Anthony's talking about was supposed to be really, really good. It's supposed to be really kind of atmospheric and ethereal sounding. Heard all kinds of good things. It looks cool. Prism of Eternal Now is not so hot. Prism of Eternal Now is a solo project by a guy named Adam Forkner. Adam Forkner is a very prolific musician. He loves releasing and making music. He's constantly making music. He's also got a kind of fascination with cult and cult lifestyle. He's like some sort of cult connoisseur. He's fascinated with them and their ideologies and stuff. Adam's made music with Dirty Projectors, Devendra Banhart, Atlas Sound, Jackie O Motherfucker. He's written songs with Yacht. He's also in a band with a guy from Valet called The World. He's also part of this project called VVRSSNN. He's also used to be part of this band called Yume Bitsu and Surface of Eceon. He's also got his own project under his own name, blah blah blah. Prism of Eternal Now was released in 2007 on Kranky Records. And what you get on here is like, you get a handful of good ideas. But for the most part, it's just these kind of hippie-sounding soundscapes. You get some like kind of tribal-sounding percussions, and I looked up some videos of White Rainbow on YouTube, and he doesn't look like your typical bearded hippie folk freakout kind of dude. He seems like a really normal guy. Like, he's dressed normal, just wearing kind of like this, gray hoodie. He had a baseball cap on, a little bit of facial hair, smiling. Seemed like a very down-to-earth, normal dude. I don't know what he's doing, making this weird kind of experimental, psychedelic ambient music. It sounds a lot like Tangerine Dream kind of shit, but yeah, there's not a lot of variety on this album. Just seems like he's revisiting the same themes, like just redoing the same ideas over and over, song to song. And this album's really, really long. It's 9 songs long, but it's spread over 71 minutes. Like, it's well over an hour's worth of music. And all it sounds like is you'll start off with like some sort of humming or some sort of pulsing noise or sound, like from a synthesizer or a drum machine. Then you just add a sound on top of that and loop it, and like just gradually add some tinker with the noise, add another instrument here, loop that, put some wordless vocals in on a couple tracks to put this kind of psychedelic flanged guitar on it, lots of reverb and echo. But the songs never really progress or build into anything. Like, it happens very gradually and you barely notice it, but it's not very engaging, it's not very ethereal. It doesn't really help transcendence or any kind of musical engagements going on here. It's kind of some weird kind of ambient music with all these kind of space prog influences. Some songs hum, there's a little bit of ebb and flow, but nothing really changes song to song. It just seems like the same theme just visited over and over. So it gets a little tiresome, and it's just, I don't know, it's trying to be all mystical and otherworldly, but it didn't really have that effect at all. And I don't know, to make matters a little worse is the back is just filled with all this kind of self-aggrandizing sloganeering and ads for his own music and stuff, like White Rainbow's Prism of Eternal Now, 100% pure audio soundscapes. And I'll read you some of this. We got enjoy only 2 cosmetics, enough sleep, and White Rainbow's Eternal Now, sounds to cleanse and relax body, mind, soul, spirit, instantly. Uniting now, infinite now, absolute presence is godliness. For relaxing medication, reflection, and total universal awareness, play 1 track from portable audio device into high-quality headphones. Place headphones on freshly cleaned ears, massage scalp and face with fingertips. Repeat 3 or 4 times till arms, legs, and all are rubbed. Always towards the heart. Breathe deeply. Health is wealth. Within 9 minutes, you'll feel fresh and present and aware and ready to teach the whole human race the infinite truth of eternal now. We are now or none, alive in the moment. And he's talking about all the instruments are all the finest grade and how this is better than meditation. New vibrational energy is total mind, time, feelings of all shapes and colors, united in sound vibrations against all odds. But yeah, I did listen to this with headphones and massaging my face and limbs towards my heart, and like nothing really happened, nothing really transcendental. Like I didn't get taken off to the spiritual world, I didn't get, find my internal peace or anything. I just felt kind of annoyed because this music was just kind of there. It was just kind of annoying, just how it was kind of like, I don't want to diss it and say it was like kind of stagnating, but it just seemed like it wasn't really progressing anywhere. Like I've heard this kind of music done before, this kind of weird experimental ambient music with like little hippie flavors done by like guys like Lycans or like Grouper or like Lossel Strategy does this really well. Growing's another one. It's been done, like it's been done a lot better. It just didn't seem like it was really pushing any envelopes, pushing any boundaries really. It doesn't seem as crazy as it wants to be. It doesn't seem like a prism of eternal now, It just seems like big deal. More advanced than meditation, faster than meditation, above and beyond meditation. Full spectrum, vibrational healing audio is prismatic, positive life energy. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? But yeah, I heard his new album is supposed to be really, really good. This one, just listen. And this will go on for like 9 minutes, and it's like, have some bongos. Like, I don't know. It didn't really float my boat. I've listened to it over and over. I even got my friend Chad to give this a listen back when I first got this. We'd listen to it in the kitchen, just be like, is this good? And he'd be like, I don't think so. And I'm like, I don't think it is either. And be like, try to get into it, because we're into like experimental, ambient, psychedelic type shit. And we're just like, yeah, it seems like just kind of, mediocre. And it is. So I don't know. It's my review. Prism of Eternal Now by White Rainbow, 2007 Kranky Records. I would for sure check out their new release though. I'm really interested in it. I look forward to hearing about it. But yeah, Prism of Eternal Now, no big deal.